Dixon is probably the greatest outfielder from
My dad.
It was like Priest Da Nomad. Who the hell is Priest Da Nomad?
Who is Priest?
Priest Da Nomad.
He often reminds me
Priest
that even with the uniform, he was still looking out for me.
Priest Da Nomad is probably, it's got to be one of the dopest.
20 years later, I decided to follow in this footsteps.
Underground hip-hop artists coming out of this area.
Hip-hop fanatic, you know, that's my guy.
Why did I think I could make a change?
You know what I mean? And then he's gonna make sure he lets you know that he's a spitter. You know what I mean? He's an MC.
Priest Da Nomad is one of the most gifted MCs I ever had the chance to meet and, you know, just be in conversation and friendship with.
Because he's so DC, but he's a b-boy. And it just spoke to me.
Yeah, because you know Steven Spielberg and Quincy Jones, but it was that Millennium Celebration on a National Mall 2000. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like, man, how you walk out on Quincy Jones, man? You know what I'm saying? Quincy Jones, son? You tripping.
My best bud, Chadwick Boseman, we wrote a play together called Rap Dixon. And Priest was one of the first MCs that was a part of that production. And he was like, yeah, that sounds cool, I'll do it. And we're like, oh shit, we got Priest Da Nomad. I mean, it was like, you know.
Man, I gotta understand, this is the nation's capital, Slim. I mean, you know,
He was a cop in
we
the
was
mid-80s.
DC, man, Go-Go was king here. Hip hop, we was the weirdo.
He reminded me that
If you wanted
with
the
the uniform,
city to
he
hit,
was still looked down upon.
you wanted to be known in the city, you had to jump
20
over
years
there.
later,
Dominant
I decided to follow in this footsteps.
That already, you know,
Why did I
put
think things would be different?
the hip hop scene at a
Why did I think I could
disadvantage.
make a change?
Well, I first moved here to DC in 1999. Was quickly introduced to U Street and the magic.
U Street. U Street, man. I mean, the whole U Street corridor in Northwest DC is historic, man. It's everything.
DC hip hop is responsible for the revitalization of U Street.
I mean, the Freestyle Union ciphers definitely helped spark the whole resurgence of U Street.
We actually made U Street cool and safe for the white folks to come back.
DC, I've always known that the drug game affected our music game.
I mean, a lot of New York dudes was coming down DC to hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? And
because
there's a
they
lot
have
of problems with that. Dudes started
It's
getting
just
buried
that
and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So hip hop at that time was viewed as something New York. You know what I'm saying? So if you was doing hip hop, well, he doing that bam ass New York shit. Like, you know, there was no love for that.
Us being the nation's capital, DC has always been special in that sense because
He was a cop in the mid-80s.
that politics bleeds down into every aspect of living
He
here.
often reminded me
who
that
he is,
even with the uniform,
the world,
he was still looked
especially
down
DC
upon
culture,
by
and
his
especially
coworkers for years.
freestyling, and especially hip hop in that
20
area
years
is
later,
different. If he
I
didn't
decided to
stand
follow
his
in
truth.
I mean, my name is Priest Da Nomad because
Why did
you know,
I
I
think
was made to
things would be
feel
different?
like I was an outsider.
Why did I think I could make a change?
Doing hip hop, man, I was the outsider. I was the weirdo.
Rap Dixon
Bad time to be a cop, man.
more than a few others.